2020 is absolutely not only passing, but blowing past 2019. We're going to go over that and along with some of the other metrics so that you can make a good business decision to either buy or sell in today's market. It is an absolutely fabulous fall morning. The sun is out. You can see it on the wall over here. There we go. And it is, I'm excited. We've got some great meetings today, but more importantly, it's going to be a beautiful day. We're in our kind of our end of our first of the 4 weeks of our second lockdown. So I'll be here alone. Hopefully a little bit later, we'll have Dan Golden on, talk about some loans and different programs that are out there, which would be very beneficial. So with that, make sure you subscribe. We do have roughly about 23 to 25,000 followers, depending on the day. We've got over 233 different videos for you to take a look at, a lot of them with the weekly market update. Again, so you can make a good business decision when the time is right. It's free, it's no cost. That's the point of free, no strings attached. That's the best part. So if you know of somebody that is looking at buying or selling or even considering it, make sure you share this link. They can get some really great information. We'll introduce you guys to any of the preferred lenders that share the same professional and ethical standards that we do. So with that, hey, let's get on the road here. So November, we're basically in the middle of November, well towards the little past middle. It's the 21st today, and the numbers are absolutely amazing. Como, they just put out a media update saying, oh my gosh, you know, the real estate market is doing really well despite the pandemic. And well, you guys already knew this because, well, you're watching me every week. And this way you guys get really, really good in real-time information. So number of homes for sale, new on market, pending, and sold. They're all down month over month. Again, that is totally normal. 14.4% on actual homes for sale. We're down 25.9, let's call it 26% on homes that are new on market. Okay, well that's totally expected. It's fall and we're getting ready for Thanksgiving and people start to pull back a little bit. But even though our pending are down 10% and our solds are down 8.5% from summer to fall, look at this. This is what's absolutely amazing. Our pending sales are still year over year are up 5.2%. 5.2% year over year. And we're not slowing down at all. When we take a look at this, our solds, we keep creeping past it. We just keep marching forward. Last week, we were 1.6% ahead of 2019 year to date for a number of homes sold. Today, we're at 2.2%, and that will continue to rise. That will continue to rise because this number continues to rise, and it just keeps marching forward. And so people have been asking me of late and saying, you know, George, isn't it just a bad time to buy or a bad time to sell my house? No, it's not. Because inventory is down, interest rates are down, buyers still have a massive pent-up demand. We are still seeing multiple offers. Okay, so showings have slowed down a little bit, to be expected. But again, that's a massive benefit, really, if you think about it, for both sellers and buyers. For sellers, you know, without a doubt, that those buyers coming through are serious. And you need to make sure you give them that special attention. Make them feel important. Have your listing agent make them feel important. Why? Because they're serious. Only serious people go out this time of year. For buyers, hey, listen, if other buyers are backing off and not, you know, going out and looking at homes, all the more reason you should be. Because that is, without a doubt, reducing your competition, and you should be out looking at those homes, securing that home. And let's talk a little bit about why. Rates. Rates are down to 2.625 for new money today. That is crazy. And you can benefit from that just from 2 months ago. That's hundreds of dollars a month in savings. And I just don't know how to hit that bonk, bonk, bonk with a logic hammer and say, hey, now's the time to consider this. even people doing a refinance. These rates are pretty staggering. All things considered, very staggering. Even cash out refis that allow you the ability to either consolidate debt or to go ahead and buy an investment property, the cost of funds is amazing. Even if you're paying the 3.375 on a cash out refi or 3.5 on a cash out refi, you're able to purchase an investment at 3%. Well, if you're looking at a snapshot cap rate, that's all a snapshot is. It is a cap rate, or a cap rate is only a snapshot. And you're looking at cap rates between 5 and 6% outside of the east side, about 3.5, 4 on the east side. You're money ahead. You're making money on your money. That is a massive benefit, plus the depreciation and appreciation of a piece of property. Depreciation with your taxes, appreciation with the market value. All right, there you go. It's common sense. The rates are, I have never seen rates so awesome to be able to purchase an investment property with this level of return, ever. Okay, again, that's why we're out on the hunt again, looking for additional opportunities, both for ourselves and our clients. All right, let's take a look at what came new on market. We had 876 in the last 7 days that came on market, with 1,805 that went off market. So this is why we drove our inventory back down from 39% down to 44% below year over year. Last week we were at only 39%. Today we're at 44%. We had 1,625 homes that sold in the last 7 days. Again, these numbers are absolutely awesome. Sure, they're off roughly about 8.5%, but all things considered, that is pretty amazing. And we are still seeing showings. We are still having great conversation with buyers and sellers. So if you're interested, make sure that you're talking to the right people. And if you have questions, if you need a market update in your area, which are free, which we do them all the time, just ask us. We'll fire them off to you. We have one question from Stuart. Stuart said, you know, George, you keep talking about different elements of sellers entering into the market. When would be the last day you would consider that? Okay, I thought that was a really good question. And historically, I would say, you know what? Kind of after Thanksgiving, things really taper off. That would mean, you know, you should be looking at a February type of market, end of February, March-ish, when our spring market kicks up. Because we are still seeing the momentum and the velocity with sales is still unhindered, you could actually market up till probably the 3rd week of December based on this. In 2017, which this market is very much mirroring, we pushed all the way through December. January slowed down, February was kind of sluggish, end of February, March, boop, we picked back up again. Okay. Otherwise, that is another good time, Stuart, for you to consider, is the end of February, kind of March type of window to go ahead and re-enter or consider entering into the market. Will interest rates be the same? Will the pent-up buyer demand still be there? I want to say the answer to that is yes. I don't foresee Q1 being, first quarter, being a big takeaway. I think it's going to be business as usual for the first part of the spring market. After that, okay, that one's a little bit more of an unknown. There's a few of us that have been noodling and going back and forth on a few things. Not really sure. If I had to take a educated guess, take my crystal ball polish, I have a sneaking hunch that we are going to see the same thing through Q1 and Q2. First quarter and second quarter, I think will continue to be much like the market that we're seeing right now. So there you go, Stuart. I hope that answers your question. If you have any, would you like a deeper conversation, just give me a call. It's the easiest thing to do. 206-391-7766. And I can answer that in more detail. In the meantime, it's an absolutely beautiful day. Please go out and enjoy it. If you have any questions, post them. If you have, and we respond within about 30 minutes. If you have any questions regarding the market or, again, the neighborhood value, just let us know. There's no strings attached. In the meantime, you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Remember to subscribe. Remember to share this link with your friends, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.